Hello, geologists and earth enthusiasts, and welcome to News About Geology. Today, we are diving deep into the seriously high-tech world of the modern mineral prospector. And you can forget that old image of a guy with a mule and a pickaxe. We're talking about a full-on scientific treasure hunt for the actual building blocks of our future. You know, this quote just nails it. Every single leap forward we make as a society, every piece of technology we invent, it's all built on a foundation of materials that we pull from the earth. They really are the silent architects of the world we live in. I mean, just think about it for a second. That green energy revolution everyone's talking about, the smartphone that's probably in your hand right now. Well, none of it even exists without these critical minerals. So it's no surprise that the demand for things like nickel, lithium, and graphite is just absolutely skyrocketing. And that's exactly where the modern prospector comes in.
Right. So that incredible demand has kicked off what you could call a modern-day gold rush. But it's for a whole new set of elements. This isn't just about finding something shiny anymore. It's about securing the essential resources that are going to power the entire 21st century and, well, everything that comes after. So what's the big challenge here? Why is this so hard? It really comes down to the sheer, unbelievable scale of concentration you need. An average rock might have, a tiny little bit of copper in it. But for it to be even remotely worth mining, nature has to have concentrated that copper 250 times over. That's the prospector's job, to find that one microscopic glittering needle in a truly colossal haystack.
So how on earth do you find that needle? Well, the modern prospector is basically a detective. They're reading clues that are literally written into the Earth's geological map. And here's how that whole investigation gets started. Contrary to all those old stereotypes, the modern hunt for minerals doesn't begin out in the wilderness. Nope, it begins in the digital world, at a desk. Before they even think about stepping foot in the field, prospectors become data analysts, and they spend countless hours piecing together the very first clues of a massive geological puzzle. And this is their digital toolkit. They're poring over regional geological maps to find just the right kinds of rocks, digging deep into historical records to see where people might have found something before, and analyzing satellite imagery, looking for huge structures that could act like a trap for minerals. It is a massive, data-driven effort from the very beginning. All right, so once a really promising area has been flagged on the computer, it's time to get your boots on the ground. This is what's known as the dirt under the fingernails work. It's where geologists finally get hands-on, mapping out every rock outcrop and sometimes even digging shallow trenches just to get a direct look at the geology, right there at the surface.
And when you're out in the field, having a keen eye is just everything. Take the classic test, telling the difference between real gold and pyrite, or fool's gold. To a beginner, they can look pretty similar, but a seasoned prospector knows the tells. Real gold is soft, it's malleable, if you press on it, it'll dent. Pyrite, on the other hand, is brittle. You strike it and it shatters. It's this fundamental skill of identification that really separates the pros. But what about all the treasures that are hidden deep beneath the surface, where your eyes can't possibly see? Well, this is where the hunt becomes a truly high-tech operation, using the laws of physics to actually peer deep into the Earth's crust. And that brings us to the amazing science of geophysics. Honestly, the best way to think about it is like geological X-ray vision. By measuring physical properties of the rocks below, things like magnetism and how well they conduct electricity, geologists can build a 3D picture of what's happening way down there, all without ever digging a single hole. It's incredible. So this is the geophysical toolbox. You've got magnetic surveys that can spot iron-rich rocks that often host ore. You've got gravity surveys that look for unusually dense bodies of rock. But the real superstar, especially for finding many of the battery metals we need, is the electromagnetic, or EM survey. It literally sends a powerful current into the ground and then listens for an echo, a signal from conductive minerals like nickel sulfides lighting up like a beacon deep below the surface. So much of the fantastic information we're covering today was inspired by the work of PGO Ricardo Valls and his guide, The Popular Mineral Prospector. And I have to say, if you want to go even deeper on any of these topics, he has an incredible YouTube channel that is an absolute must-see for any geology enthusiast out there. Seriously, check it out. Okay, so you've done the desk research, you've done the field work, you've run the geophysical surveys. All the different clues are now pointing to one single spot. Now comes the final, the most expensive and definitely the most exciting stage of the entire hunt. This is it. This is the ultimate test, where all that theory finally meets reality. After all that work, a single geophysical anomaly gets targeted, and this is where millions of dollars get spent to bring in a massive drill rig, all to test that one spot and hopefully recover a sample of the rock, the core, from deep underground. And this is the moment of truth. That long, cylindrical piece of rock, the drill core, is the very first time anyone has ever laid eyes on what is actually down there. It holds all the answers. Is it a rich ore body that could change the world, or is it just barren rock? Absolutely everything hinges on what's inside that core. So here's the crucial point. This entire process, this incredibly complex, expensive, and really risky hunt, is more important right now than it has ever been before. Our sustainable future is, quite literally, being mined from the earth. And if you need a number to put all of this into perspective, get this. In just the last few years, the global demand for lithium alone, which is essential for every single electric car and grid-scale battery, has soared by over 200%. We need to find so much more of this stuff, and we need to find it fast. And that really brings us to the ultimate question, doesn't it? The easy stuff, the mineral deposits that were just sitting right there on the surface, well, they've largely been found. The future of our technological society now depends entirely on our ability to use these advanced techniques to find the deeper, hidden deposits that we need to power our world. To keep exploring this fascinating topic, I really can't recommend this enough. Go check out PGO Ricardo Valls' YouTube channel for more expert insights into the world of geology. Thanks for watching News About Geology.
Welcome to the world of geology and earth sciences with Ricardo Valls, a seasoned professional geologist bringing you over 1,000 videos of unparalleled expertise. Whether you're a budding graduate student, an early career specialist, or a seasoned professional, this channel is your gateway to a wealth of knowledge. Explore a vast array of earth-related subjects, including geology, geochemistry, structural geology, and the application of artificial intelligence and machine learning in geosciences. Stay ahead of the curve with our latest content, covering everything from unraveling the Earth's secrets to exploring global geological phenomena. Subscribe now, hit that like button, and share this invaluable resource with your colleagues and friends. Join our growing community of over 1,800 earth science enthusiasts and professionals today. Unlock the secrets of the Earth with Ricardo Valls, your top resource for all things geology. The future of geosciences is here, be part of it.
YouTube elimina la barrera de los idiomas. Ahora ya puedes oír los vídeos en tu lengua materna aunque estén en inglés. Sigue estos pasos sencillos. 1. Abre el video en YouTube que quieres mirar. 2. Haz clic en el icono de los subtítulos. Parece una pequeña CC, está abajo a la derecha del vídeo. Si los subtítulos están en inglés, haz clic en el icono de configuración, el engranaje, también abajo a la derecha. 4. Selecciona subtítulos y después elige traducción automática. 5. Busca y selecciona español en la lista de idiomas. ¡Listo! Ahora puedes ver y entender cualquier vídeo en inglés con subtítulos en español. Así, YouTube te ayuda a aprender sin importar el idioma original del video.
I think these videos are brilliant, and I'm sure you will like them too. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell.